Ladies and gentlemen, what a night, what a fight, what a story that unfolded before our eyes. When the lights dimmed and the crowd roared, we all felt the tension in the air. Two warriors stepped into the cage, no ropes to hide behind, no limits to hold them back. Toru stood tall, his eyes sharp, his fists coiled like springs ready to explode. Across from him, Kawashima, Mr. Breaking Down, himself, radiated a calm fury, a storm hidden beneath a steady gaze. This was not just a contest of strength, it was a collision of wills, a battle of spirits. From the opening bell, the arena shook with every strike, every feint, every thundering step. Toru came forward like a hurricane, fists slicing through the air, each punch a challenge to destiny. Kawashima absorbed the storm, weaving, slipping, waiting like a hunter in tall grass. The crowd rose to its feet as the sound of gloves meeting flesh echoed like drums of war. Each second felt like an hour, each breath a lifetime. Toru's combinations were lightning, his kicks like snapping whips, but Kawashima's defense was a fortress of steel. Then came the moment, the heartbeat where everything changed. Kawashima saw it, the smallest opening, a blink of fate. He shifted his weight, planted his foot, and unleashed a strike that carried the power of every hour of training, every sacrifice, every night spent chasing glory. The punch landed with the sound of inevitability. Toru staggered, eyes wide with shock, the roar of the crowd drowning out every thought. A single turn, a single motion, and Toru fell. The referee lunged forward, waving his arms. The fight was over before many even realized. One turn, one strike, one undeniable victory. The arena erupted, a wave of sound so loud it seemed to shake the very foundations of the building. Fans screamed, some in disbelief, others in sheer joy. Kawashima raised his fists, sweat and triumph shining in the lights. He did not gloat. He simply stood, the embodiment of quiet dominance. Toru, ever the warrior, slowly rose, nodding in respect, acknowledging the force that had bested him. It was more than a fight, it was a moment that will live in the memory of every witness. Reporters rushed forward, cameras flashing like a constellation of stars. Kawashima took the microphone, his voice steady, his words carrying the weight of a lifetime of struggle. "I came here to prove that nothing can break me," he said, the crowd hanging on every syllable. "I came here for every person who ever doubted, for every night I spent alone in the gym, for every setback that tried to stop me. I told you I am, Mr. Breaking Down. Tonight you see why." Cheers thundered through the building, a chorus of admiration and awe. He looked to Toru, bowed slightly, a gesture of respect only true warriors understand. "This man is strong," Kawashima continued. "Do not forget his courage. We fought like men, and tonight we showed the world what it means to give everything." Toru, still catching his breath, managed a smile of defiance and respect. Two fighters, bound now by the eternal thread of shared battle, stood as equals in spirit. The audience chanted Kawashima's name, the sound rolling like waves against the shore. But Kawashima was not just a fighter in that moment. He was a symbol of perseverance, of grit, of the unyielding heart that refuses to be broken. He spoke again, voice low but clear, reaching every corner of the arena. "To every young fighter watching, remember this: pain is temporary, doubt is loud, but if you keep moving forward, you will find your moment." The lights above seemed to shine brighter, reflecting the fire in his eyes. "This victory is not just mine," he said. "It belongs to my team, my family, everyone who believed. When the world said no, you can break down walls. You can break down fear. Tonight, we broke down limits." The crowd erupted once more, an anthem of belief and unity. And then, without arrogance, without theatrics, Kawashima raised his gloves to the sky. He closed his eyes for a moment, letting the sound of victory wash over him. For in that instant, the world belonged to him. A one-turn knockout, a night no one will forget. A champion not just of fists, but of spirit. This is the story of Mr. Breaking Down, Kawashima, and this is only the beginning. Because legends are not written in quiet moments. They are forged in the roar of the crowd, in the clash of warriors, in the heartbeat of victory. And tonight, Kawashima wrote his name in fire. The fight was no holds barred. The end was inevitable. The memory will last forever.